Okay. All right, let's get started. Who would like to read? How would you like to read?
Yes. List the 10th through the 18th root down forms of the Bodhisattva vow using the short verse forms.
Good. Yeah. It's just like last class, but the next 9. Does anybody know any of them?
I know some of them, but not in order.
That's okay. Just name one.
Uh, Wrong view, Lokta. This is the last one.
Isn't that the 9th one? We're doing 10 through 18. Are you saying the 18th one? Isn't the
Yes.
18th one discarding the wish? Yeah. Number 9 is Lokta.
Okay, sorry, then I mistaked it.
That's okay. Do you know any other ones?
Destroying cities or something similar.
Yeah, good. That's the 10th one. Please read this, Theodore.
The root downfall of destroying towns and such. Drong Sok Jom. Jom means town or city, isn't it?
Drong can be town or city. Dronker is city, and Drongsep is like a village or a town. So, Sok means and other things like that. Settlements. Jom means to destroy. Uh, Jongsok Jom. All right, good. Does anybody know any of the other ones?
Teaching emptiness for the one is not ready to learn about the emptiness.
Yeah, exactly. What is that? Number 15? 14? No, that's oh, it's 11. I was wrong. Okay, yeah, 11. Okay, read this how?
Yeah. The root downfall of teaching emptiness to a person who is not yet mentally prepared.
Yeah, read the Tibetan, please.
Yeah. Ma Ma Chang Tong Nhi Ten.
Yeah. What does it literally mean? Ma jang tong ni ten. Ten.
Ten là teaching.
Mm-hmm. Tong ni.
Còn gì là emptiness.
Yeah. Ma chang.
Mà chẳng là not ready yet.
Yeah, exactly. To someone's mind who isn't prepared or something.
Ừ.
Hasn't like Zhang like hasn't practiced enough or hasn't done enough, something like that. Okay,
Ừ.
good. Very good, Hal. Does anybody know any of the other ones? We have seven left, or six if you count the one I said.
To be a cause for a person, um, abandon her from vows, no, from enlightenment.
Yeah, good. Correct. Um, yeah, number 12. Can you read this, Alicia?
Yeah. The root downfall of causing a person to turn back from total enlightenment.
Yeah, read the Uchen, please.
Dzogchen dok. Dzogchen dok. Dok.
Yeah, Tsokchang Ndok. Ndok. What does Ndok mean?
Mm, Dzogchen, it's enlightenment, yeah?
Kind of,
Dok.
yeah. Do you know Ndok or no?
Dok, I don't know.
It means turning back or
I
stopping.
don't remember.
Okay. Turning back or stopping.
Uh,
Dzog means complete. Zhang is short for Zhangchu, which means enlightenment, as opposed to nirvana or something. All right. All right. Good. Thank you,
mhm.
Alicia. Does anybody know any
Thank
more of
you.
them? Mhm.
Discarding the listener's path or something like this.
Yeah, exactly. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Discrediting something.
Yeah, mm, number eh, we had one about the listeners. That's the in the first nine. Mm, I mean the morality of freedom. Do you mean that one?
The root downfall of causing a person to give up the morality of freedom. No, I didn't mean this one. Then I mistaked it again with
That's
the
okay.
first
There's
one.
another one which is number six. I'll show you. Uh, not that one. Number. Uy. What?
Maybe it's in the second part. The last one.
Is it? Sorry, I don't know. In my mind. Hold on.
Oh,
Isn't it? Isn't there a root downfall of saying the lower way can't get you enlightened? Hmm.
maybe.
Oh, it's this one. It's 14. Yeah, it's 14. Sorry. He says way of the learner. Learner's like listener. Yeah, read
Mhm.
this one, Theodore.
Yeah. The root downfall of holding that a person cannot eliminate desire and the rest by following the way of the learner.
Yeah, good. Just read the transpronunciation if you like.
Nienmo.
Yeah, mu means putting down. Nien means listeners. Like the teachings of the lower scope, lower way. Okay, good. Um, thanks, Theodore. We already saw number 13. So, Hong Sun, would you like to read this?
The root downfall of causing a person to give up the morality of freedom.
Yeah. Read this, Hong Sun.
Sorry, yeah. The Ujjain I cannot.
Okay, just read the bottom for now.
Sota Pong.
Yeah. Sotar Pong, giving up the morality of the pratimoksha vows, your base vows, your if you're a monk, or nun, your ordination vows. Um,
Okay,
okay,
this
good.
yeah.
Yeah, good job. Thank you. Any more? Does anyone know any more of them?
There was one about teaching uh, wrong teachings or something, or wrong words. It was
Yeah.
s- the one,
Yeah.
the last one
I,
or something.
I think that's teaching false dharma, that one.
Mm, there was something similar.
Yeah, teaching false dharma is part of the first nine. It's number 4. Um, it's okay. Theodore, read the next one, number 15. Read this one.
The root downfall of professing the complete opposite, that is, of saying that you have seen emptiness or deities and the like directly, when you have not.
Yeah, just read this.
Yeah. Sabzun ma.
Yeah, ma means professing, like to say. Um, sap means sapmo means it literally means deep or profound, but it refers to emptiness. And zun, lying about that, lying about seeing emptiness or some other high spiritualization. Okay.
This is the vow that I was referring to. I'm sorry, but I learned them in Romanian, so I'm having difficulties to translate in English.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. False, maybe opposite. They put false or something.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
wrong.
Wrong. Yeah, it doesn't say wrong. There's a reason it says opposite.
Mhm.
The translation is wrong. I'm joking. There's all these code words in the translation. So you have to be careful. I don't know who translated it. But this is a code word for the 15th vowel. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. But we're doing our best. Translating is not easy. All right. Next one. Um, who wants to read it? Kimchi, you want to read? Or let's just read the last ones because we're gonna run out of time. Read this, Kimchi.
Yes. The root downfall of accepting what belongs
Ac
to the
accepting.
accepting.
Yeah.
Yeah, what belongs to the three jewels when someone presents it to you.
Presents it to you. Presents.
Presents,
Presents.
presents.
No, if you say presents, it means Christmas is here. You got presents. I
Yeah,
know it's hard. It's not easy, but presents means gives it, shows it to you. But don't
yes.
worry about it. Read this, Uchen, please.
Uh, yes. Chok sum curlen.
Yeah, taking what belongs to um the choksum, which is short for coin choksum, the 3 jewels, okay?
Yes, thank you, teacher.
Yeah, you're welcome. Number 17. Mm, mm. Milan, are you there? Would you like to read?
Put our phone up.
I can't hear you. I don't hear it's very low.
The root downfall of us. Sorry, the root downfall of rejecting the practice of while and giving the possessions of meditator to those who practice resignation.
Yeah, good. Yeah, Nyen Cha. Woo. Um, trim trim means
Reality.
like uh yeah. Yeah, trim means like sultrim, which means like the law or morality. Nyen means evil or incorrect or wrong. Um, this cha means um to fabricate or to make up, usually. I guess it could be giving too. I don't know. This literally says practicing evil morality by giving or something. Yeah, I do not know how this relates to the words exactly, but that's what it literally means. So, all right, this one I said already. I'll read it. The root downfall of discarding the wish for enlightenment. Sem tong. This tong means to give up, or throw away or something in this context. And sem is short for semke, right? So if you don't know, sem usually means mind. So if you don't know, this means to give up your mind, and which doesn't mean anything. So it's just a short form. All right. All right, good. There's a lot more questions and not that much more time. So we'll read some of them. Okay. Loan, can you read this, please?
Yes,
Mhm.
describe the result which is required for the 11th root downfall to
Yeah, occur.
occur.
Yeah, good. Yeah, the 11th one is teaching someone emptiness that's not ready for it, right? Okay, so um to actually break the vow, this is what has to happen. Go ahead, read this, Loan.
As a result of your presentation of the concept of emptiness, a person who had already entered the greater way, the Mahayana, becomes frightened or disturbed. They give up the
Disturbed.
disturbed,
Disturbed.
disturbed.
Good.
They give up the teachings of the greater way and enter the lower way, the Hinayana.
Yeah, the Hinayana. Yeah, they're like, oh my God, nothing exists. I'm gonna go hang out with those Hinayana people instead. All right? Seriously, it's happened to people. That's why it's a vow. Even Arya Nagarjuna said about emptiness, I'm gonna teach you emptiness. Don't freak out. I'm just gonna teach you how things are. Okay? Meaning, sometimes people freak out. Okay? Okay. Um, good job, Luan. Thank you. Um, Irina? Lamar? Lemar? Lamar. Limar? She there? I don't know. Okay. No. Mac?
Yes, hello, teacher.
Hi,
Yeah,
please read
yeah,
number 3.
yeah. Describe how the 15th root downfall is committed.
13th.
Sorry, 13 root. Yeah. The answer. You tell someone who is keeping their
Wait.
freedom.
Stop.
Yeah.
Describe how the 13th root downfall is committed. What is the 13th root downfall?
Like convincing someone to give up their the vow, the Pratimosha vow.
Yeah. Giving up their sotarpong. Yeah, exactly. Sotarpong, giving up the pratimoksha vows. And you have to be careful because if you don't get good teachings, you could think that just because you have your bodhisattva or tantric vows that you don't need your pratimoksha vows anymore. So you could tell someone you don't need those anymore, give them up. Okay?
Yes.
All right. So now, Mac, please read.
Yeah. You tell someone who is keeping their freedom vow that their keeping this vow is not very important for attaining enlightenment, and that they should rather develop the wish for enlightenment and enter the greater way. The vow is broken when they agree and give up a moral life of following this vow.
Yeah.
Thank you, teacher.
Yeah. As soon as they give up the vows, your vow is broken because that's the line. All these vows have a line. Um, what happens on the other side of the line is not necessarily a good deed, but it's not necessarily breaking the vow. All right. So you have to know what you vowed to do. This is what, if you took Bodhisattva vows, this is your 13th vow, not to do this. Okay? All right. And this one's important if you become a teacher or something. You have to be really careful. All right. Number 4. Olia, would you like to read? She there? No? Sorry, we're gonna run out of time. Um,
I'm here.
okay, please read.
I'm sorry. Describe the difference between the 40th root downfall and the 6th.
Yeah. What is the 6th? We were just looking at it, right? That's the false dharma one, right? Let's see. Let's make sure. Oh, that's giving up the highest dharma. All right. I think 4 is the false dharma one. Yeah. So 6 is giving up the highest dharma. And the 14th is rain. Yeah. Telling someone that they can't give up the desire by following the way of the listener. What's the problem with this, by the way? By telling someone they cannot eliminate desire by following the way of the listener. Holding that? What's the problem with this statement? The problem is it's not true. You can eliminate desire by following the way of the listener. Because you can become an arhat, and then you wouldn't have any ignorant desire left. Right? Okay. I'll just read it. In breaking the sixth vow, you say that one of the three ways, the way of the listeners, for example, was not taught by Lord Buddha. In breaking the 14th vow, you attack the realizations of the lower way by saying that this path does not lead to nirvana, which is an inaccurate statement. You do not discount the whole lower way in vow 14. All right. I'm just gonna read it since no one's saying things anyway. Number 5, describe the missing vow. So there's a 14.5 vow. Um and tell why it is not counted as a separate vow. Uh it got subsumed, it got put in with another vow. So there used to be a vow between 14 and 15, and it just got absorbed because it was like redundant, I believe. Like it was already stated in another vow. So here we go. The missing vow is praising yourself and criticizing someone else due to desire for gain or admiration of others. Okay, it refers specifically to claiming that someone who is properly teaching, studying, and reciting scriptures is not doing so, and that you are. It is an untrue statement which you make because of desire for gain or adulation. Now here's the point. It is not counted as a separate vow at this point because it is encompassed by the first downfall. In some interpretations, it is the very essence of this first. All right. So there was some slight difference between it and the first, and it used to be one, but it's so close or it's part of the first that they don't count it anymore. All right, I'm just gonna read because I don't know what's going on over on your side. Explain the difference between the 16th and 5th root downfalls. Okay, what is the 5th root downfall? Let's remind ourselves. It's stealing what belongs to the three jewels. And so the 16th is accepting what is stolen. So what's the difference? Anybody?
In the 16th, we involve another person in the act of stealing.
In the 16th, you do not do the stealing, someone else does, and you accept what is stolen. In the 5th, you do the stealing yourself. That's it. Read this, Theodore.
The 5th downfall is stealing the property of the three jewels yourself. The 16th downfall is accepting what others have stolen from the three jewels.
Okay. All right. Number 7. When root downfall 17 is committed, 3 different parties are involved, and one of them collects the bad deed. Name the 3 and tell which one collects the bad deed. Okay. The 17th is this. The root downfall of rejecting the practice of quietude and giving the possessions of meditators to those who practice recitation. All right, so who are the 3 parties involved in this? Anybody?
Yourself,
Yes.
the possessions of meditators,
That's not a person. The meditators.
the ones who practice.
Yeah. It's you, meditators, and reciters. Okay? Those are the
Okay.
three those are the 3 people. Um So why does this happen, by the way? Why would somebody give what the meditators had to the reciters?
I don't know.
Wait, if you have bodhisattva vows and you're in this class, tell me, who has bodhisattva vows? One person? Only one person has bodhisattva vows? Two people? Three people? That's it? Nobody else does? Four people? That's it. Just four of you? Everyone else? Five people? Okay. The rule in our school is if you to take bodhisattva vows, you have to know what they are. Okay? So you actually need to know all this stuff if you already have your vows. If you don't already have your vows, no problem. All right? But please review this information because there's no way to keep your vows if you don't know what they are. Okay? Cool? All right. So um what happens with the 17th root downfall is this. It's easy to see how people who are reciting are doing something. It is hard to see how people are meditating or doing something. A lot of time, meditators get treated like they're not doing anything. All right? And so if you're a sponsor or something and you said, I'll give $1,000 a month to these meditators so they can practice, right? But it seems like they're not doing anything. And you see these people reciting all these scriptures, they seem like they're actually doing something. So you're like, forget these meditators. They don't do anything. So you take what you promised them or what they have and you give it to the reciters instead. Because people can't tell what's going on in people's minds because it's invisible and ineffable and hard to see unless you're psychic. Do you understand? Right. Here it is. One person or a group of people in a monastic or similar setting who are engaged in meditation to reach the states of quietude and special insight. That's the meditators. Group B, one or a group of people in a setting who are memorizing and reciting scriptures. That's the second group. And three, an administrator of the monastery or center who believes that the meditators are wasting time and not contributing, and who makes a rule to take the possessions of the meditator and give them to the reciters. He or she or they is the one who collects the bad deed. Got it?
Yeah, got it.
All right. And maybe you're not in this position now, but one day you could be. A lot of these you're not breaking because you haven't gotten to the point where you are in a position to break them. But if you ever get into that position, you have to know what they are. Okay? And you could also commit this in more subtle ways. You wouldn't be breaking the vow, but you'd be on the timeline for breaking the like the concentric circle, like you'd be nearing that idea that is similar to the vow. All right. Last question. Jessica, is your mic working today? No? Yes? Maybe not. Maria, do you want to read?
Yeah, thank you. 13th root downfall and one other before it. are particularly serious and occur whether or not the four mental afflictions called the chain are all present. Name these are the root downfall and describe it briefly.
Yeah, what's the 18th root downfall?
Give up the wish for enlightenment.
Yeah, good. Semtong, discarding the wish. Okay. So if you discard the wish, everything gets canceled. Okay. You lose all your vows. What's the other vow that if you do it, you don't need the
Um,
four chains?
a night vow, a
Yeah,
night root
good.
downfall. Yeah.
What is the ninth downfall?
Wrong view. Have a
Yeah.
wrong view.
Yeah. If you truly believe in wrong view, and it doesn't mean like some fleeting thought, like or doubt or
Um,
something. It means if you truly believe in what? What, Loan?
Yet don't believe the karma and its consequence, and don't believe future life.
Yeah, or past lives, or um if you think, yeah, emptiness is stupid or doesn't make sense and karma is dumb and there's no past or future lives, then you lose all your vows. All right? You don't have to go through the four chains, which we're gonna do in next class. All right. Maria, read this, please.
This other downfall is the ninth, which is holding wrong views. There are two classic types of wrong views: believing there is no such thing as good and bad karma, and believing there is no such thing as past and future lives.
Yeah, good. Which is what Loan said. Great. All right. That's it. Um, yeah, study your vows. I mean, I know this is just review. So if you've never taken these classes, it's going to be a lot to learn. But if you have, you can get your homework done. You can review the Tibetan, etc. All right. It's very quiet today. Too quiet. I'm gonna just go.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you, translators. Thanks for all your
Thank
help.
you, teacher.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you, my teacher.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
See
Bye.
you.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.